Hello and welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. Earlier than expected, mostly because Hermes are bloody awesome delivery. So I've already got the CDI through and in. I've chucked it in. I've chucked the, I say original, I've chucked the original-esque rectifier back in just to test it. Instant spark. So it was definitely the CDI. It was probably the rectifier. I should have waited till I got the new one because I do have concerns over it, but frankly I'm impatient. So when the new one arrives I will chuck it in. But yeah, straight in with spark, boomers, well happy. So what, I'm going to start throwing it back together. I won't bother filming it because there's numerous videos of me taking this apart and putting it back together. So I'm going to put it back on and see if I can get a idle out of it. Right, let's get this back together and see if I can get an idle out of it, or see if I can get it to turn over, which it hasn't really done for a while more than anything else. And currently I'm going to see if I can sort out that sticky throttle as well. So the reason that the cables have popped up there is because I've doused it with oil to see if I can get any grips and catches out of the way. Cool, be right back. Right, so apologies for the slightly dodgy camera angle. I'm in the garage because it's raining and I can't be asked to take it outside. Everything back on. Oh, albeit tank just pushed on. Just contorting myself around the crowded garage. Empty carbs. If it does start indeed, it's not going to start straight away. Radiator's back on as well. I do need cooling. It's just got water in it at the moment, so I won't do it for too long. I have jerry-rigged slightly a new horn onto it to help me test the battery because the old one was knackered. Sticky throttle sorted. We have noise. It's a bit of choke on there. It's cold, it's not started for a while. Right. Going to let that run in for a little while. It's not starting for a while. Ugh. Well happy. It's not made a noise for quite a while now, and it is again. Yay. Okay, I'm back in and it's running fine. I'm not sure if you can see it there. There is a underneath. I picked up a coolant leak, but that's thanks. Let's take you down. Yeah, I'm dripping water underneath. It's from the hose clamp. I just haven't done it up tight enough or high enough. It's easy fix. Happy with that. I think what I'm going to do, I've not really had a decent go at it on the old exhaust. I say old exhaust, on the stubby exhaust. Because all this went wrong after I picked up the original. I've not had a go on that since I blocked out, reaching over bikes, since I've blocked out a fair amount, there we go, I've blocked out a fair amount of the baffle on that, just to reduce the volume ever so slightly. So I'll let it cool down and I'll give it a go on that. It's only going to take a couple of secs to bolt on, bolt off. Yeah, and then down to personal preference which one used. Whether or not it's still going to need upjetting, don't know, I'll see. That might have recovered it a bit. That's all right, it's just heat I can smell. Yeah, I'll let it all cool down. I do need to sort this out because it's dripping a fair amount when it's running, but I also need to put new coolant in it anyway, so it's not really a drama. Right, happy. Well, so what on this bad boy? I'm still convinced that clock's got a issue on it, which is why the indicator piece wasn't working. It didn't even work when I swapped over right for left, left for right, which says to me there's an issue with it, which is why I got a refund on it, so that's free anyway. What I do want to do, gosh, it seems like forever ago now, is look at standard speedos, look at a speedo cable, because it's an electric speedo within this, that's been snipped right at the base, so I can't do anything with that one. What I can do is put a normal analog one on there, and there is a, I'm going to have to look back at my videos, slab side, was it a ZZR? I can't remember, I've got it somewhere, that fits to give it an analog speedometer. Why would I want to do that? There's just so much more choice over what you can get. There are so many people selling these that I've just lost trust in that, frankly. Yeah, I also don't want to go through the whole arseache of working out from Chinese instructions again. So what I'll do is go for a good Japanese one. Yeah, go for a standard speedo with a analog cable in it. Yeah, cool. So that's probably next. What's also next is, now it's running again. Oh no, what is more immediately next is the CDI socket works as just proven. I just don't trust that, so I have ordered a new one, so I will look at rewiring the end terminal on there, because that's just shonky, and I'm a little bit anal when it comes to these things, a bit anally retentive of getting things right, so I want to get that right for the prospective next owner. Also got a rectifier regulator coming through the post, which is probably, the way Hermes are running at the moment, is probably going to be here tomorrow. That I'll just chuck that in. If I do rewire it, it might give me the excuse / opportunity just to sort out some of the wiring back here a little bit. There's a lot of it, it doesn't need all of that anymore, and just maybe snip it back a little bit while I'm going, just to make it fit under there that much better and that much nicer. Yeah, I've also got the cover for the start solenoid now, don't forget that, stick that on. So I need to sort that. I have reconditioned the back brakes. I want to do the same with the front brakes. I've got the pads and all of that sort of stuff, but I lost interest in doing all the ancillary stuff when it stopped running. So yeah, still a fair amount to do on this, and of course the tank, which is going to get painted in the same style as the rest of it, which should be quite a good one actually. Quite looking forward to doing that. Yeah, so we're getting there, it's running again. I feel a lot better in myself that I'm not killing it, and a little bit of progress is always good. So that'll do me for today. I wasn't expecting to do a video today, but I wasn't expecting Hermes to rock up quite so quickly, but that's always good. A lot of tidying up to do, but actually it's now running again. Yeah, brill. Okay, cheers all. Oh, lost focus. Cheers all, I will catch you later. Oh, ending in soft focus, now it's back. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Cheers all, bye. Right, a bit of bonus footage. Let's do a bit of a noise test. So, this is with the original can, not the one that it came with, but the original SV can. But not mental. That's cold as well. So I'm just gonna, don't even think I'm gonna take the bracket off. I might just take it off, pivot it and chuck the lid on. Let's give that a go. Right, okay. Quick change. I did take it off completely in the end. It was kind of hanging in the way more than anything else. No other reason. Right. Let's try it with the stubby back on. Now, like I say, I have played with some of the airflow. back on again. I like that, it's just loud, it's just teeth rattling. Obviously when I do come to sell it, it'll come with both, but put the bigger boy back on. I do want to sort out the braiding that I've used to hang it on. I'm not sure how that's going to come across on camera, but it's giving me a headache. I'm sure it'll be fine out on the road, but I've got to bear in mind I'm in a concrete garage, it's going to reverberate around here a lot more. Yeah, that is quite nauseating. But yeah, it's fine. It's horses for courses. I think it probably also depends where you are as well. So whereas you might get away with that in a rural area, bouncing around the burbs of London, or even in London, with that, it's going to make you very popular with people with blue flashing lights, or unpopular. I don't know, depends how you look at it, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'm going to chuck the big one back on. Cheers all, catch you later.